It's that uprising. Okay, this is not the most ideal scenario, but I'm gonna do my little show in 15, 20 minutes. Gotta talk about a couple of things. Hey, myself head. Okay. Alrighty. What's hey, beyond the headlines. You're awesome, dude. Thank you for watching. So I'm gonna talk about a couple of things. Talk about Nina Turner, how awesome she is, and she's running for Congress. And I'm gonna put this Jimmy Dore versus the Squad conflict with the left, for me, as for my platform, to rest. First off, let's get with the good. So Nina Turner is running for Ohio's 11th district, kind of a Cleveland, Akron area, kind of a mixture of both. And she has a good chance of winning. Really excited. She's gotten pretty good endorsements. I am a little worried to see what the establishment does. They get into the race or not. It's looking like the race is coming up fairly quickly. I'm hearing that it might even be in like May. It's need to fill the seat, so it might be a special election, and she might be running for that special election. I think that's what's going to happen. So she needs your donations if you want to donate and you're able to, of course. And so she's going to be running. I am excited again, like I just said before. Hopefully she runs on a progressive platform, which I don't see she wouldn't. Hopefully Bernie helps her out as well and the Squad. And if she gets in, I'll be super excited. She's going to be amazing. I don't know enough about the district to see if she can win. She's familiar with the district. She did run. She was a state senator. That's why we call it Senator Turner. So, if the establishment is smart, they're just not get involved with this race and just let her get in. But they might not do that. So we'll see. All right. I've had the good news out of the way. Let me get to the very controversial, very frustrating conflict the left has been having this week. It kind of started last Friday with Jimmy Dore going on the Uprising with Zager and Crystal Ball. And not a all right. Let me get this out of the way. I don't like Jimmy Dore, so I'm a little biased. Don't really like to do it all, and I really don't like him even more now. But I will be transparent. I did initially agree with his idea to pressure the Squad and upholding their vote for Speaker Pelosi. The logic I thought was just have your people that agree with you have extort power and make the Nancy Pelosi and establishment actually be on record with if they support the Green New Deal or Medicare for all or not, which a good chunk of them don't. So they wouldn't vote for it. It wouldn't pass. And if anyone is telling you that differently, they're not being honest with you, or just being delusional and being honest. I'm not trying to be rude. And two, so I think majority of everyone in this discussion agrees with that premise that it's not gonna pass. So that's step one. So step two is to get these people on record. Do you support Medicare for all or not? And have them justify why they support it or don't support it. So, and then we can primary in 2022, 2024, in the future and hammer them on that. But the problem with that is they already have had things that require that. So knowing that do you support it or not? So we already have that information, for one. Two, more importantly, and two, even if they don't support it, they might vote for it. but in bad faith, kind of like Kamala Harris, VP Harris. She did not support it, but she did co-sign it because it's popular. And I think some people have said this on some of my posts. I think some people would vote for it just to not face the wrath of the left, which would be smart. But it's not worth it though. If you're not primary and all the people that don't actually support it, that's kind of useless in my eyes. But the more important thing is that they this wouldn't work. It's going to destroy any leverage, any power the squad has, and AOC has with Nancy Pelosi and the establishment. They don't have a lot of power anyway, and this would pretty much nuke that power in my eyes. Any leverage, any good graces that AOC and the squad has built with Nancy Pelosi would be destroyed. And she will be very indicative of that. And she would not support things that the left wants, and she might even support in ways just despite the left in my eyes. So we have a strategy that wouldn't work. We've already know who supports it not. We wouldn't know exactly who even supports it because it's not going to pass. So some people will give disingenuous votes. And then it's going to nuke any progression that the AOC and the squad can make in this very needed time. So I did change my opinion. I'm not flip-flopping. I really thought about it, and I listened to a couple people's opinions, and I changed my opinion. That's completely fine. That happens, and that's all I got to say about that exactly. Us infighting with the left is frustrating the shit out of me. How are we gonna ever really get more people elected and actually have a movement if something like this is just completely ripping the left apart with someone that's an idiot? Honestly, I can't stand Jimmy Dore, and everyone's like, "Well, don't bring Jimmy Dore," but he's the person that came up with this idea to force to vote. And it, like, recently, I mean, of course, people have had that idea before, but this recent time, Jimmy Dore, this is Jimmy Dore's opinion. He said he came up with it in 2 weeks. Well, that's kind of dumb as well. Big issues like this, you don't just think about it willy-nilly. And everything that I think the squad's trying to build for would be nuked as well. And the establishment, man, they're loving this. If they're not really paying attention yet, if this continues, they will start paying attention, and they're smart. They start giving money to Jimmy Dore, because maybe Jimmy Dore does care about this, but I think he's grifting as well, because he goes off the anger of a lot of people, justified anger. That's why I call him a grifter. Yeah, I don't like Jimmy Dore. I think this idea is stupid. You know, I did support it at first. Not every time I'm going to be right about everything. And initially I wasn't, but I changed my opinion. And I think I'm right now. If we had more power, we had more members, this would actually be a contested vote. I wouldn't change my opinion. I completely support it. But we don't have the votes. And again, this would be a waste of time in my eyes. I'd love to hear what you all say in the comments. This is pretty much all I got to say. Thank you. This is Uprising.
Uprising.